Uko salama eh? Mimi natoka ile county governor aliuza crate ya soda na 1 million. Yes, mimi natoka Isiolo. First of all, nataka mtu ainue mkono aniambie. Tushamaliza financial year 2023 2024 2023 imeisha, 2023 2024 imeisha Julai, imeisha pia 2024 2025 imeanza. Okay, ningependa kuwauliza, what is something William Ruto failed to do in 2.5 years that he can convince us that he's going to do in the remaining 2.5 years? Is there anything? First of all, the last financial year, that is 2026-2027, that money will go to the campaign. So basically, we are remained with one financial year for William Ruto to make a change or to destroy this country. And ningependa tu kuwakumbusha one thing. We are here today as Gen Z, and the people who gave birth to Gen Z, because of what we did. We voted on the conviction of tribal lines. We said Ruto si mubaya, waliomzunguka ndio wabaya. That is the reason why we are here today. We were blinded by 500 Kenya shillings. You can survive without 500, my brother, right? You can survive without 500. But we were blinded by the same system of voting, and that's why we are here today. And I really want to confirm to you, I can remember some key policies why Kibaki brought. CDF Act 2003, which made it easier for the education and access to education much affordable in this country. Why Kibaki healed the ailing infrastructure in this country, from Thika Superhighway to a good number of roads, including from where I come from. We've never seen a tarmac road since independence. Why Kibaki introduced free primary education. Those are the legacies we know him for. He made the bullying banking system to beg and to ask Kenyans for cheaper and low interest loans. Those are the things we remember Kibaki. Can someone tell me 2.5 years down the line, anything that we will remember William Samoei Ruto for?
Symphony.
Nothing else.
Symphony.
And you know, sometimes they taught us in social studies that presidency is a symbol of national unity, of which today as Gen Z I'm convinced is not a symbol of national unity. Dr. William Samoei Ruto, another question I have for him, and this is something every Kenyan should answer. How patriotic are we as a nation? I speak for Northern Kenya. Is Duale the only man qualified to be the CS for defense from Northern Kenya? No. We have many lawyers, we have many qualified people. He is the replacement of Mashogu, the only Kisii who can be Minister for Education. We've seen Professor Sam Ongeri and others. He is bringing another person now to be CS for Health and everybody. We've seen better lawyers who served this country, like the likes of Mudi Awori and Kijana Wamalwa, many years ago. So, what Dr. William Samoei Ruto is playing with us is what we call tribal exchange. Remove the so-called bad Meru, bring another one who is his PA. If the person who is assisted was found to be corrupt, tell me the person who is assisting that person. Yes. One and the same thing, right? If the PA is the one who handles everything. If the PA has been suggested to handle this, it means anything that is going to be confused, he will revert back to his master. Today we don't have a face in front of Africa. How can you preach to me to push for green energy, the so-called white colonialism agenda, while I cannot afford a simple bicycle on the road? You are telling me to use electric bus. How will you tell me today, as someone who comes from Isiolo and I border Samburu, Suguta, on the other side that is Baragoi, how can I tell a fellow African that my police force that I'm paying with my taxpayers' money has been sent to a country that was the first country in the world, a black country that fought against slavery and colonialism? That is Haiti. We've lacked relevance even in international stage. Gone are the days when Kenya used to be known to send peacekeeping mission to Sierra Leone, to Liberia, Namibia. Today we are known that we've passed a level of even not recognizing our foreign policy, honestly. So we are asking as Genz, because these are the things we see beyond our borders. Zamani hii aibu ikifanyika, at least there were some credible leaders around. It took less than 3 months for John Michuki to do away with Mungiki. It took him less than 1 month for him to do away with SLDF. Tell me one thing, if not killing young people, that the very same professor of law, Kithure Kindiki, has achieved since he became the CS. When Anyang' Nyong'o was the Minister for Health, you can go to any hospital. You'll even wonder, my brother, if you are a premium member of that hospital. Kwa zile madawa nyingi unapata. Today, they will charge for you at the entrance. They will charge for your cancer treatment. They will charge for everything. As I finish, Zamani Kibaki never struggled to explain his policy to Kenyans. He never needed billboards. He never needed KBC. Ulikuwa unasikia tu kick polio out of Kenya. Free education. Thika super highway. Simple things. Tell me one successful policy that William Ruto has passed today. Why not for media pressure, a lot of advertisements, a lot of hyping up, and the citizens cannot accept? We've had better government spokesperson. Even if he is one of them today, Alfred Mutua was one of the best spokesperson of Mzee Mwai Kibaki. You can agree with me. Mzee amesema hivi, Mzee amesema atapitisha hii. Today you are giving us Mwaura. Mimi nikisikiza huyo jamaa, I feel like he has surpassed in damaging the rights of Kenyans. He is damaging the rights of the people he is supposed to represent. Wale ambao wanaishi kwa ulemavu wanasikia aibu wakiwakilishwa na Mwaura. Nimesema uongo hapo kweli? Kweli. So as I complete, this is what we need. And I will be honest with you. A fool is not the person who will be pranked on April Fool's Day. A fool is the person who still believes William Ruto needs time to deliver. You are a fool. I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying to you. Because honestly speaking, Kibaki needed only 3 months for free primary education. He needed 6 months to pass CDF Act 2013. Under his Kenya's short-term strategy paper of 205-207, that was the time he drafted the construction of the Great North Road that goes to Moyale. So if you are here believing that better economic program will work, ole wako. Because as we are speaking currently, 79% of our GDP is debt. William Ruto is borrowing from South Korea using the same money to pay SGR. So you are borrowing money to go and pay another loan. So you pay this loan or that one. Whom are you lying to? There is nothing. So Wakenya, kile ambacho naomba, as we go forward even, there is only one thing you can leave for us. And the best thing that can never be bought in this country is the dignity that you are going to give to this generation. Nothing else. The reason why we remember Dedan Kimathi, it is not because he was rich. He gave his life. The reason why we remember Tom Joseph Mboya, it is not because he was rich. He gave his wisdom on African socialism. The reason why we remember Jesse Karaoke is not because of being handsome or anything, but because of his famous quote when he said, Kenya is a country, we do not want a Kenya that has 10 millionaires but 10 million beggars. That is what Jesse Karaoke said. 1974 and today imekuwa ukweli. So Kenya, kile ambacho naomba, we have nothing to lose here. We have nothing to lose. So let's not lose hope. There is hope on the way. But tukienda manyumbani leo, kile ambacho ningependa kuwauliza, how patriotic are we? Remember Martin Luther King Jr. said, the world is suffering not because of the many who are doing the bad things, but because of the few who are silent. Yes. So do not be silent on this. Speak for us. And anyway, as I conclude, Genzs were not brought to this world by aliens. You are the ones who gave birth to us. Ukweli ama uongo? So let us make this journey a journey of solidarity, and let's stand for one beautiful, prosperous Kenya. Asanteni sana.